Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are liking all the tips and tricks which I'm giving you in my video. So today I will focus on the academic task 1, which is the most requested video by my followers and even from my students. So without wasting the time, let's move to the main content of the video. But before that, don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. The link is there in the bio. And also follow me on my Instagram account. So let's move to the academic task 1. So basically academic task 1 is what? It is report writing, in which we have to write at least 150 words. But even you can write 150 to 170 words, which would be appropriate to write. So basically report writing is the writing or the full explanation of the surveys. The surveys can be done in various forms. So these are the types of academic task 1. First we have line graph, bar graph, table, pie chart, combination of these, process chart, as well as your map or diagram. So these are the basic types of academic task 1. In all of these, there is only one, which is bar. It has two types or two shapes, you can say. One is your vertical, that would be like this, and second is your horizontal. So even in while writing your academic task 1, you can show this specification like this. It would be horizontal. Now let's move to structure of task 1. As I already discussed the structure of task 2, so even task 1 has a definite structure which we have to follow while attempting your task 1. So structure involves 3 parts. First is your introduction, which is a kind of paraphrasing. In this part, we will paraphrase the sentence or the line which they will give us in the exam. The second one would be overall. The position of overall can be varied. It can also come at second position or fourth position, that I will explain later on. And then the next one is body paragraph. In most of the academic tasks, we would have 2 BPs, so that it won't look lengthy or it won't look unorganized. So that is why we try to divide our data in 2 different paragraphs. So in overall, we will discuss about the most prominent point which can be seen by anyone, which is the most prominent one, which is the most striking one. And in body paragraph, we will elaborate the data which is available in your search. The introduction first. For example, we have the task. This is the task. So the task is, the graph below shows average carbon dioxide emission per person in United Kingdom, Sweden, Italy and Portugal between 1967 and 2007. So if you would see, this is what? This is line graph, in which the data has been given in the line shape. The trend has been shown through the lines in a graph. So basically, I will discuss about it introduction. So my perspective say that, as writing is what? Writing is the platform in which you can show the examiner about the proficiency. For example, it is better to write the introduction in passive form, because it will show the examiner that you are well versed with all type of sentences. So let's start. I will explain about that, how the passive sentence would be. So let's move to the introduction part. So the introduction of this particular task would be, what I did, I put, see, what is the passive sentence? Basically, in a normal sentence, we have your subject, your verb, and then is your object. But in passive sentence, what is there? Object plus helping verb plus verb third form. For example, if it is a passive active in present indefinite, object, your helping verb, verb third form plus by plus subject. So here we would follow that rule. If you would say, then you can see that the subject is what? Subject is line graph. Verb is what? Shows. The object is what? The average carbon dioxide emission in different countries in year 1967 to 2007. So what we will do? We will pick the object first. So the object would be the average release. What I did, I replaced the emission with release of a particular gas, namely carbon dioxide, per individual, because they have written per person, who belongs to 4 distinct, because they are 4 different nations. So that is why I wrote 4 distinct nations like UK, Sweden, Italy, Portugal from 90. This is the time phrase. This is very necessary to write. Is depicted by line graph. So what I did, I used this is our helping verb. I would use the different color so that you can differentiate. This would be the helping verb, and this is your verb third form, and then this is our what? This is our subject. So our object is quite big. So this is our object. So what I did, I wrote the object first, then I use the helping verb, then I use the third form, that is depicted. I replaced the word show with depict, and I used the third form, depicted. Then I used by, and the line graph is our subject. Other than this, if you don't want to use the measurement, the unit measurement, again and again, and then you can add a sentence in the introduction, that is, the statistics have been calibrated in metric tons. Because if you see that in the left side of that picture, they have written metric ton. It means whatever there would be in left side, in the vertical left, so it would be our units. So whenever you are writing your introduction, try to focus on the statement as well and on the picture, because it is important to consider both of them. Okay, I think it is clear, it is quite clear enough that how you are supposed to write your introduction paragraph. In the end of this video, I will write certain other examples so that you can have an idea that how you can convert the statement in the passive sentence. Again, I am telling you, it is very easy to write active tense, but we want to show the examiner that yes, I am proficient in English. That is why we will start our introduction with passive sentence. So this was all about the introduction part of academic task 1. If you want to know about overall and how we are supposed to write the overall part and the body paragraph of academic task 1, then do follow my Instagram ID and don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel for the full video. Till then, take care and do well.